All right, so it says Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. And so that's the talking about the morale of the outlook on the world today, and it's not looking good. It's looking real grim. It's getting worse and worse by the day. And so this prophecy is coming to pass, man. And with all these people that lost their jobs, all right, they're gonna say it's due to, oh, we can't be in mass groups because we're gonna spread this virus that the U.S. government already has the cure for, that they designed. It's basically super flu, all right, government lab designed super flu. That's what the coronavirus is, and it's a super Okie-Doke, because what we're witnessing right now is the death of the U.S. petrodollar. All right, and what they're going to do to maintain control, the United States of America, NATO, and the state of Israel, and all of their allies are going to, most of the main allies are going to do to stay in control, is going to be unspeakable, man. And it ends with the death and destruction of everything that people in normal society worship today. All right, and this is a part of that idolism that we were looking at here, and this was, so to speak, for the Israelites. The Most High ain't dealing with people worshiping idols. He ain't dealing with people worshiping idols on any level. All right, and so society as we see it today is nothing but idolatry and vanity. All right, and most of us have been, grown up into this and force fed it. All right, but it's important as Hebrew Israelites that we come out of this, man, because again, as we're reading it, the Most High saying, before we're at this point, you need to repent and understand that, you are an Israelite if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. More than likely, by the blood of your father. All right, that's what it's about, the blood of your father. And our bloodlines go back to the nation of Israel. We are the real Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right. And a large part of the world population and what they know about history, they know this. The only people that really don't know this in mass is people in America. All right. And they've designed the school systems to teach around shit just for that very reason. All right. And they have a very arranged diet for people to consume in terms of education and information. All right, and you start to see the scheme behind it. All right, you got to wake up out of that shit, man, because I'm telling you, it's about to be go time. All right, this is before this is happening now. So I mean, we don't got no time as Hebrew Israelites. Whatever issues you have in the world, your life you're living, you got to walk away from it and just know that it's going to be sorted out by the Most High. All right, and we just gotta have faith, and we just gotta be remorseful, man. Like these last couple days, I've been super. I mean, ever since the Passover, I've been meditating on shit that I've done that will be contrary to what the Most High expects of me. But that's me, and every man needs to ask themselves that question as an Israelite. When you line yourself up with the law, statutes, and commandments, we're not anything in terms of perfection, man. The only perfect individual is who the world calls Jesus Christ, and his name was Yahushua, and he was basically murdered for the fact that he didn't do anything wrong, and the world could not stand him for that fact, that he did nothing wrong, and they couldn't find no blame on him, and that he was performing miracles in the name of the Lord, in the true name of the Lord. Okay, not just people say, oh, in the name of the Lord. No, he's talking about in the real name, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, because when we speak on the Lord's name, stuff happens, I might make one of these videos called speaking it into existence or something of that sort, because people are saying, oh, you guys are speaking it into existence. No, I mean, well, if you want to say it like that, that's the truth, man, because a lot of the people that are aware of this information, and I mean information under the elder apostles of Great Millstone, that we are the Lord's true people, that we are in a status of captivity in America, and that the Lord Yahushua will come and save us from this captivity and give us heaven on earth. All right, that is the guarantee, the covenant. That's the promise. All right, that we believe in that, and that's what's going to happen. All right, and so us believing that is very much so the reason why it's happening. Because in all our hearts, man, us sincere and true brothers at Great Millstone, this is why Esau is ultimately going to come after us. All right. Yahushua said that, you know, they would hunt us like they hunted him, and they crucified him. All right, they're going to hunt us because they're like, oh, you've been talking about the collapse of the dollar. You guys have been talking about, you know, martial law. You guys have been talking about the government's been coming up with ways to track their people that living under them, you know, through the RFID chip. All right, that's ultimately what they're going to move into. All right, and look at here we have it, man. We have them talking about they don't want cash no more because it's transmitting the disease. All right, so they're moving right into the RFID chip. They got the paddles on the U.S. economy. Nothing's happening. They got oil hyperinflated. And then at the same time, you got Russia and China try to body their way into the world surplus right now. And they probably are going to do it, man. Russia and China are probably going to body their way over the petrodollar right now, as the petrodollar is stuttering for breath and stuttering for survival. All right, the International Monetary Fund and the central banks are clueless as to what they can do to stop this. All right, and this is all the judgment of the Most High. All right, because the world is contrary today of everything that is the Most High. Okay, we are going to get videos coming in if the Lord allows it to on this channel in greater detail of that. But I encourage brothers and anybody that's had the time to hear this video to look into the elder apostles of Great Millstone, or any brother that follows under the hierarchy and the spiritual government of our elders, okay? Because we have a unity, and brothers are definitely better at teaching than I am, and other brothers have definitely better spiritual gifts to maybe elaborate on things that I am incapable of elaborating on, that somebody would need to, you know, hear more about. All right, because these Edomites are guilty, man, and these other nations too, okay, because they followed under the petrodollar and under this white supremacist model that America and NATO, which is the beast that was wounded but did live in the scriptures, has set up. All right, also with the false Jews in Israel today, the Jewish, all right, which fit none of the curses of the Bible, or fit none of the descriptions of the Hebrew Israelites that come from the Bible in actual text and information. All right, and so let's keep reading this here. Yeah, because look, because man goeth to his long home and the mourners go about the streets. That means people were fleeing the country, man. People were leaving. You had corporations, like people have been building underground bunkers. People have been stockpiling stuff. And so now, like, but what we're seeing is like the lower part of society that like are the deer in the headlights, like are just now getting it. You know, and it's going to be bad, man. I mean, there's going to be kids out there that are going to be hungry soon. There's going to be people that are going to be out there that are going to be starving soon. And people are going to die, man. People are going to die. And this is what God has planned for the world today because of what it's come to. And we all have to live with that, man. We all have to accept that. But as you can tell, that ain't going to sit well with everybody. And so that's why they're going to come after us, man, because they think that in a way we are, though. We are, you know, who we believe we are. We hope that we are the hopeful elect here at Great Millstone. And our belief, and I shouldn't say anything to do with me, but my elders, and their sincerity has led way to this whole thing, man, in terms of growth and development, and brothers realizing the bigger picture, man, realizing things for what they are, okay?